Hey, how y'all doing? This is titled Are You Prepared? And the only reason I'm titling it this way because us as Mandela effectees, you have to have the whole armor of God on. If you're not a believer, you have to be ready to fight. Fight with what you believe in. You gotta have the whole armor on. You gotta have the sword, the shield, the boots, the breastplate, everything, so that whenever the devil or demonic entities attack you, you'll be ready. Because right now, we have a whole lot of demonic attacks on us, and you have to be prepared and to be able to tell the truth, be able to fight for what you believe in, because they trying to take our free speech. They trying to shut us down on YouTube. And so even if we don't lose our ability to interact on YouTube, we have to hit it hard, because this is not just for personal gain. This is for, this is very important. You have to make sure that you cover. You got to make sure that you cover it in every angle, because if they can't get you in the heart, they get you in your mind. They can't get you in your mind. They get you through your kids. They get you through other people. I'm gonna give a little brief testimony. This Mandela effect has scrambled my family, and when I mean scrambled my family, is my son, which is 9. He was fine. A lot of people say, well, maybe he's just growing up, but this is so dramatic that I don't believe it's just a growing up thing. He went from a straight A student, A's and B's, honor roll on the 2nd grade, to the 3rd grade, D's and F's. And I know there might be some kind of issues there as far as new school year, new time. But a full reversal. He done went from a sweet kid from the Board of Education, putting him in a nut house. And I know it was for me. Sometimes your kids and your family get attacked because of you. And so you have to have your own arm on that, these attacks don't affect you or shut you down. That's why I believe some of these people that's switching has been either attacked or been threatened. And so they rather be on the other side of the fence so that they won't get attacked. Because my son, when they put him in a nut house, I didn't even know they have crazy nut houses for 9-year-olds. Well, he ain't even 9, he's 8. And so they saying that he has anger and ADHD, when I never experienced none of this last year. So I can tag this as a Mandela effect, because like I did in my other video, then I said this is what my son, this is not the same person. He don't have the same makeup. He looked the same, but his attitude, he get angry real fast, and so they had him in a kid's nut house. I couldn't, when I went in there, I couldn't have a belt, I couldn't have phones, I couldn't have strings, I couldn't have nothing. And so with this Mandela effect, you gotta be prepared for the attack. If you don't be prepared for the attack, it might throw you. Not just the attack on the internet. It's more than that. There's an attack in your personal life. There's an attack in your family. You tell people, they look at you strange. They look at you different. I had to leave my church because the pastor and them thought I was cuckoo. And and so you gonna get attacked. So don't, you believing in it and being passionate about it, the devil and the people that's doing it don't appreciate it. So you're gonna get attacked by every angle, but you have to make sure that you have the whole armor of God on. You got to make sure that you prepared as much as you can be, because I wasn't prepared. You know, they called me up there and say, we're going to call Sash, and we got to put him in the hospital because he's threatening to take his life and threatening us. And I'm saying, excuse me? This is not what my son is. I mean, and I'm not one of them parents to say, my son is the best child ever. He ain't never did nothing. But what's going on here is a total mental makeup change, a total character change. This is what his character. You know, he was the drummer of the church. You know, he was doing positive things. But because of this Mandela effect and these timeline changes, it's not only changing products and things, it's changing people around you. It's changing your family members. It's changing you. And you might not know it's changing you, but it has, because look at your makeup. Your mind has been open to possibilities that you wouldn't have fathomed 2-3 years ago. Things that's going on now, you wouldn't even believed it. And so with this attack in our personal lives like this, you have to be suited up and booted up. You can't be unprepared, because it will take you like a windstorm. It'll knock you it'll knock you into next week. And so when I say you have to have the old arm on, we being attacked in each and every way, not just in our on this YouTube channel. We're being attacked personally. We're being attacked. Some people being attacked mentally, financially, a whole lot of things, because you have to be careful of who you tell. You go on your job and you start telling them that, they might say, "Oh no, you too lonely. We gotta let you go." So you have to be really careful and really prepared when you go out and tell people. You gotta be willing to take the whooping, because we are going to get hit, because you know they already stopped all the advertisement on YouTube, you know, and that's hurting people's finances, and you know they already sold the internet to the United Nations, and so everything is geared to shutting us down, you know, and so you got to make sure that you have a strong circle of believers, and we need to stick together as a community. That's why I like hangouts. But I'm warning against any kind of hangouts. You make sure that you get into a hangout with like-minded people, because what happens is, if you get in a hangout with non-like-minded people, it begins to sway or make it look like you wishy-washy. You want to make sure that the people that you're hanging out with or getting on these hangouts with have the same mentality, the same makeup, you know, so that y'all can help one another. You can't be on one spectrum of the end and they on the other spectrum, and now you sending false information, or you sending confusion. So you must be with like-minded people, no matter what hangout you be in. But you need somebody. Everybody needs somebody. And so if you haven't got attacked in your personal family, your kids, if you notice your kids are acting different, or your husband, or I'm gonna tell you, I don't hide nothing from my kids, and maybe that's my fault. My son, he was really trying to be like his daddy, and so he was advocating the Mandela effect. Like, man, he was talking like me, and I guess the devil didn't like that. I have flyers here, I want to hand them out. He was really excited to wake people up, and all of a sudden, he got attacked, and so he's getting better now. I don't want to put him on medicine, but because this reality, without the medicine, he can't function. He's getting angry now, and stuff like that. And I mean, from 0 to 10 in 1 second. And so, you know, I'm telling you, you have to be prepared in all angles. I mean, everything, not just, not just this YouTube thing, not just people not agreeing with you, but your own family, your own friends. So you got to be covered, man. And so, like I said, I don't like to have my live too long. And I thank the whole 8 people that's watching. I know many other people is going to get on, but I'm just telling you, man, be prepared. Be prepared with the whole armor to defeat whatever entity, whoever try to attack you. I mean, from your family, from your preachers, to your teachers, to your government agencies. Because I noticed I had a white van, a BMW white van parked in front of my house, and this is not BMW town. This is not a BMW place where I live. This is almost like I said, the ghetto, because I'm not ashamed. You know, we all go through things, but I'm not ashamed of where I live. But for a BMW to be sitting there, BMW van, a white van with no windows, that was kind of I was kind of drawn to that, and like, why is this van in this kind of area, you know, where you know that you can, it'll get stolen, but then nobody touch it. So I might be pushing it a little bit on that, but I'm not afraid, and that's why I say you must have your own armor on. And so I thank y'all for watching, and until we meet again, have a nice day. Peace.